Can you hear me now, the fox? Hello, everybody. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Joanne. I'm just looking in the pantry for him now, Joe. Short order cook is looking for our Prime Minister. I hope you're all doing well. I hope you all had a really good Christmas break. Yes, I'm back. If it looks like that I've just gotten up, no, I haven't. I've been up for hours. It's 10:54 a.m. in Melbourne, Australia. It's a beautiful summer's day, and I just thought I'd come on and say hello and to see whether anyone knew where our Prime Minister was, because it seems that whenever there seems to be a bit of a crisis in our country, our Prime Minister is missing. In fact, it's 2 years ago. 2 years ago when he was last disappeared in the big bushfires. He was in Hawaii, so we don't know where he is now. Hello, S&D. How are you? I know, I thought I would, as I said, I thought I'd do something different. My old computer is not very happy because I've got lots of tabs open, lots of things happening. I thought I do have some stuff I was going to do as a video, and I thought, you know what, let's just go live and talk about it. Marmaduke thinks that he's on a tropical island somewhere. Hello, Marmaduke. Well, he was in Hawaii 2 years ago, so I wonder where he is now. And Barnaby reckons COVID's a breeze. Well, is he still overseas? So we've got the Prime Minister missing, and we've got the Deputy Prime Minister. So who's running the country, out of interest? Who's running the country? Because I believe all the states are trying to get rapid antigen testing, and I believe that states are all trying to get rapid antigen testing, and funnily enough, the feds didn't order enough. Is this a case of deja vu? Seriously. I don't know what's wrong. And also, Australia has won the Ashes. That was really, really cool. As a cricket fan, I was really cool. A short order cook, you're now the Prime Minister. There you go. I picked you. So it's bizarre. It really is bizarre. I was on the assumption that the leader and the deputy can't be away at the same time, because in Victoria, Daniel Andrews, the Premier, is away. The Deputy Premier, or the Deputy Premier is actually the acting Premier, while the Premier's away. So as long as it's bacon and eggs, short order cook, bacon and eggs. I'm there. So yeah, thought I'd come on and say hello. So I've had some phone trouble, and got a new one. It's interesting how when you order your new phone, your old one starts working again. But I can only afford refurbished ones. It was interesting. This one, they told me was going to cost me $300 to repair. This one, which is an upgrade, it's a refurbished upgrade. So this is a 7. This is an 8. Was going to be $400. So I figured, why not just get the new one? Get your order pad out. I worked on Boxing Day at the cricket. That was good. I cooked hamburgers. The hamburgers I cooked were like $12 hamburgers, like top end hamburgers. Like, you know, to be made by me, they've got to be expensive. There was a chicken schnitzel, the cheeseburger, and the MCG burger. If you've ever been to the MCG, yes, I was flipping patties. No, I wasn't flipping the patties. I was making the burgers. Putting it all together. So I was a burger chick. So that was rather interesting. I haven't done that job before. And I've just had communications in today that I've got to get my accreditation for the Australian Open. That looks like that's going to be interesting because the men's draw is looking like it's going to be wide open, and the women's draw looks like it's going to be wide open. However, I hope that our Ash Barty will actually win. So it's very, very interesting, and different states have different COVID rules. Does that happen in other countries? Does all the states have different COVID rules? It's very confusing and very hard to keep up with what state. So I've decided I'm staying where I am. The other thing is our favourite YouTuber has not been on YouTube for a number of days. Speculation is that there is a strike. However, our favourite YouTuber has come out and denied that there is a strike. However, we will know in 2 days' time. If she posts in the next 2 days, we know that it is a strike. Hello, Bella Marie. I sent you a couple of Twitter messages, Bella Marie, with some links that I use for my planners. Did I hear that the tennis player? No, I hadn't heard that. No. But that's rather interesting. Eggs, bacon, hamburgers, you're making me hungry, hard to eat when dog sitting. Oh, dear me. Oops. Oh, is that another? Oh, have I got another parcel coming? I've got all these parcels coming. It's pretty cool. This one I don't know about. It might be for somebody else. But anyway. Yeah, look. Djokovic is on again, off again. Speculation is that he's not vaccinated. But I was just reading this morning that they reckon he's a certainty for the Aus Open. If he's not vaccinated, I don't know how he's going to get past the exemption thing. I don't know. So I really don't know. Cool, a greyhound. Wow. She did an interview set up. Okay. Is that the? I remember reading something about there was a phone call or something with her, and they thought it was all set up. Ugh. So yeah. So anyway, getting back to our favourite YouTuber. When have you known our favourite YouTuber to take a break? Hello. It has to be a forced break. Plus, December, if you look at AdSense, is the best month to be making money on YouTube. Why isn't she making videos? Hello. I smell a strike. So I've got a couple of things that I want to share with you on the ISP. No, well, she's still posting. Well, interesting. She's still posting on Instagram, but again, she hasn't done an Instagram live. She's posting, but she's not gone live. Has she got a strike on that? Today she was speculating who was at the Duggars Christmas and who wasn't. See, I'm trying to think of a reason why she wouldn't post, and the only reason that I can think of is that she's got a strike. Now, if it was me, I would have recorded videos ready to go so that when they can go, they can be all uploaded. Yeah, it's been about 6 days since she's done a video. Let me pull up her Instagram. Well, unless there's some legal, it's either going to be legal or it's going to be a strike. As I said, I cannot think of any. Oh, really? But she's posting on social media. But she's still posting on social media. That's the thing. She's not making videos. Why is she posting on social media and not doing what makes the money? This is what I'm not getting. This is what makes no sense to me. it would be better for her to be making the videos that are making her money. Wouldn't she be better making the stuff? Look, this is Christmas, from Christmas time. There's been nothing. So this is what she says, right? Well, this is what I'm saying. Why is she turning down, mate? Why is she turning down the money? Why wouldn't she be earning the dough? So it says, for those wondering, I'm taking a short break from YouTube after a really busy 7 months covering Josh Duggar's case. My channel is not down. There are no strikes. I'm simply exhausted from filming non-stop. I planned to film today, but then I got my flu shot and COVID booster, and now I'm feeling achy and foggy. When I worked a corporate job, I always took 2 weeks off at Christmas, so I'm trying to implement that here. Instagram is a way for me to post. I don't have to film, edit, and upload. I can also do Instagram in my pajamas while lounging on the couch. Work never stops, which is why breaks are very hard. However, I know the past week off YouTube has made me feel recharged. See, it's nearly been a week. Again, my normal uploads will resume next week. If I get on YouTube this week, it will be live stream only. Again, my channel is fine. No strikes, no time out. I'm taking some time off. Now, question. When have you known her ever to take time off? Unless it was forced time off. The only way, in my opinion, the only way she would be having time off YouTube is if she had forced time off, in my opinion. That's my opinion. It would have to be forced, and the only way she would be forced to take time off is if she couldn't literally upload due to the strike. Now I've heard rumors. No short order. She hasn't. I've not known her to take time off. I have heard rumors that the sun struck her. But then again, there's lots of rumors and there's lots of speculation. And I'm not really one to speculate, but I cannot. Well, she has not done a YouTube video for nearly a week. The Fox. For nearly a week. And if you look at her Instagram, she speculated on Christmas, the Duggars Christmas. She speculated on, apparently here, like, why wouldn't she do a video on this one? By her man, the allegation here is that she's obtained, without a crystal ball, has obtained a copy of Josh Duggar's jail visitation log. According to records, Anna Duggar has logged 19 visits. These visits were made on 9 separate days. Anna appears to be making visits externally through computer and video. Anna is the only visitor logged in any time with Josh. His parents and siblings have not been listed on the records. We will go over the records later in the video. Now, why hasn't she jumped on and done a video about that if she was able to post? Surely she would want to be, we know that she likes to be the one that breaks all the stories. Hello, Ginger Lee. I know, look, with the Australian Open coming up and all of that sort of stuff, because technically the Australian Open started now because they have qualifyings and all that, all my streaming internet's going to be all over the place. And my work hours are changing. Well, everything's changing. My life is turned upside down. So why wouldn't she have done a video and got that up straight away, unless she can't? As I said, just speculation. I'm only going by what for me is making sense, because I cannot see why she would not be streaming. There's other stuff I want to show you, but she's put a picture there of the baby Duggar, and I don't like that. And she's gone through the photos and done a head count of who's there and who's not there, and she's saying that Anna wasn't there. No. Oops. It's not letting me do it. KJ has never taken any time, and that is why her lawyer not do the two around the Twitter streets. I heard the son is taken. Well, that would be good. Well, the word is that whatever has happened, it's got something to do with the son. So to all my friends overseas, have you seen our Prime Minister? He goes by the name of ScoMo. But it's interesting because wherever he is, he came out of hiding yesterday to post about the cricket. Would you believe? He posted about the cricket and he got slammed on Twitter because everyone's saying the country is in need of a leader. Where are you? Where is that leader? It's Short Order Cook. Short Order Cook is Prime Minister. You prefer slow-mo? I believe, I don't know whether Barnaby is still in. I don't know whether whether the Deputy Prime Minister is in the States. He was in the States, or whether he's in London, or whether he is still. As far as I'm concerned, you can keep both of them. You can keep both of them. Oh. Whoops. Well, as I said last time, this is when I heard some dodges. Last time he was in Hawaii, and remember, it was only after there was heaps of pressure that he made an appearance. He came back. He left the family holiday. Oh, hello, troll. How are you? I apologise if I kick anybody out by accident. I don't mean to. Yeah. So, yeah. That's why Short Order Cook is the Prime Minister now. Wow, there's been more cases in Parliament House in Canberra as well. So, as I said, well, first of all, Short Order, you're going to have a word with Barnaby because he's saying that COVID's no big deal because he had COVID and it's fine. I also was reading today that a lot of businesses are complaining because they're having to pay out sick leave because instead of normally when you have workers that are sick, they might be one or two, but they're groups of people that they're having to pay out sick leave to, and businesses are now complaining about having to pay out so much sick leave. And my thing to them is, well, we'll just lock down again. Hello. Oh, did he? So there's also big speculation over the cricket in Sydney. I know that for a lot of you, because of the COVID rules. So in Melbourne, some of the support staff and family members tested positive to COVID. And under the rules in Victoria, where I live, that if you are a close contact or a casual contact, you only need to have a negative test and you can continue on. But in New South Wales and Tasmania, where the next two matches are, they would all have to isolate for 7 days and the cricket would have to be cancelled. So there's all of this speculation. Now, I was, again, reading this morning that Perrottet was saying that he will change the rules to ensure that the cricket will come to New South Wales. But hello, they've got 11,000 active cases at the moment. And why are you only doing it for the cricket? If it's not good enough for everybody else, then It shouldn't be doing it. The numbers are 10,000. Yeah, New South Wales has got hit 11,000 today. 11,000. But apparently we don't record. We don't care about daily numbers. We only look at hospitals. But again, there are so many doctors and the Australian Medical Association and doctors and frontline workers that are crying out. They're exhausted. They're tired. They want a break and they're not getting it. It's just relentless. The pressure on our health system is relentless. And I would just like them to take it seriously and listen to their medical experts. The medical experts are saying completely different to what the politicians are saying. And I'd rather be listening to the medical experts than the politicians. Look, well, that's not going to surprise me, but we know that the only way to stop it in its tracks is to stop movement. How do you stop movement? You got locked down. And because New South Wales is so blasé, every state in Australia now has COVID. Every state in Australia now has a battle with COVID. Tasmania had over 300. Look at these numbers. Every state in Australia now has COVID issues. So, and we haven't had that. Yes, WA has COVID. Thanks, Dom. Yes. Actually, I've been hearing some people that have been touting names for Australian of the Year, and it's interesting because I've seen Mark McGowan come up quite a few times, but I don't know that anyone other than the people of WA will agree to that. Okay, see you, just Dom. Thank you. Happy New Year, Dom. How did Tassie get it? I don't know how Tassie got it, but Tassie's got it. You reckon he should win? Mama Duke. Who could possibly have seen it? Oh, Mama Duke, it was obvious. As soon as you start opening up, you're going to get cases. Yes, I wish you all the best too, Dom. Happy New Year. I probably will come on my New Year's Eve, New Year's Day, probably. Every time they do it, thanks. Oh, thank you. Yeah. Look, if we get locked down again, I'll be definitely streaming more because that's when I do more. You can tell when I'm really busy because I don't do as much. I have a whole pile of videos on my phone that I've got to upload. I am a person that I get really uncomfortable around large crowds of people anyway. So I have really enjoyed this social distancing stuff. It's been good for me. I'd be fine with it, to be honest with you. Yeah. I'll have to give up my Prime membership now, as I believe. Yeah. I have to go now, as I believe in no lockdowns. Oh, well, it was nice for half an hour. Well, I think they're going for herd. It was interesting because when we first had COVID, when it first came in, there was lots of talk about herd immunity. And then they sort of put that by the wayside and went for COVID 0. And then they went, and so now they're back to herd immunity. You going back into lockdown, Mimo? Yeah. I just I'm not a big crowd person. It's funny because I'm very personable and I love people, but I also get very tired. Thank you. Coming to you through lockdown. Well, and the thing is, I'm actually studying online again this year, so I'll be home a lot. Worst case scenario, well, New South Wales is already at worst case scenario because we know that they're at 11,000 cases. Voluntary lockdown. Yeah. I think the whole scape of I think the whole landscape of life has changed with COVID. I remember I was asking to work from home for a job when I was told no, that could never happen. The job was not versatile like that. I ended up leaving the job. But now lots of people are able to work from home, and there are setups to be able to work from home. So the whole landscape of work. That's true. Um, so I think there are some things that have happened for the better. I think to be able to work from home, that means that there is more flexibility for there's more flexibility for parents of young children, for example. They can actually do their work and look after their kids. I think I think that has to be a positive. I think for some of us, we had to slow down. Um, that's true. I see you, Bella. Um, I think slowing down was actually a really good positive. I didn't realize what a frantic pace I was going at. And I've noticed that as the restrictions has eased off a little bit, they've gone back to that frantic pace again. So I now need to slow down again. So there has been some positives that come out of it. I think we have to look at and focus on the positive. More people moving to regional and services aren't following them. And that's the other issue. They need services. Yeah. So I've seen nothing. There's been no update on the Braz front for all of you that have been following Braz. I've not seen that he's come out and denied. I've not seen anything to see whether he's confirmed or denied the Ashley Madison allegations. I was in the best state in the country. Nothing changed until Paratai decided to ruin our lives. Yeah. Yeah, I think short order cook, we have to look at some positives. It's easy to go look at the negatives. He's hiding low. And I think if we change the way that we look at it, but our whole perspective can change. Braz, forgot about him. I know. How could we forget about the Braz? I checked. The next court date is the 9th of February, when the next sort of subpoenas are due, and then we get into the trial date. So I've been keeping an eye on that. I think Christo's due for another court date. I've got to follow up on that one as well. So don't know. I mean, I can't wait to get can't wait to do the civil litigation stuff. I might use the Braz and the Friendly Geordies case for an assignment. People are thinking more about family and less about work, and I think the Fox, that's a really important thing, because we've been so work focused, we've forgotten about family. And we needed something to give us that shake up, to remind us that our family is really important. Without our family, what have we got? Yes, I know it's a criminal case for Christo. Yeah. I also wanted to show you. So Oh, is he? So I'm trying to look at positives of COVID rather than the negatives of COVID and the positive things that I've been able to do because of COVID. Well, that's right. The commute has changed. People aren't commuting as much. People who have had to work have been able to work right through COVID, face to face. Like where you have been able to do phone or remote, that's been working too. So yeah. Plus, people. I mean, I know people have gone crazy over Christmas because finally they were able to get out and do stuff. Ooh, what's that happening? I know I'm a bit of a busybody. I'm one of those busybodies that likes that hears noises outside my house. One of the things I've noticed. I always said, Johnny, that WA's day was coming. I just think that WA will get hit as well, and I hate to say it, and I don't know when. I think maybe it's the start, but it's not going to be pleasant. It's not going to be fun when it does happen, unfortunately. Too much. Wow. No, nobody's having a party. Oh, you've got Delta, have you? Yeah, I noticed that there's more Omicron cases. I'm sick of people saying it's just like the flu, because people die from the flu too. You know? People seem to forget that. Oh, you've just got Delta? Well, you know what they say about WA, they're a bit behind. Sorry, I had to let that through. I had to put that in. I had to put that in. I used to live in WA, so that's my excuse. So when the rest of the country has moved on, WA will get hit. I'm sorry, I can't resist. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh, wow. You like being in backwards land? Oh, really? Oh, that's nice. The greyhound seems to like my voice. Yeah, please make sure you hit the like button for me. That would be really cool if you could do that. In other news, my new phone's just about set up. Haven't watched any. Oh, it's so good not watching mainstream media news, I have to tell you. It really is. I very rarely watch it these days. I can't be bothered. I know a journalist that was looking for work and saw a job at with one of the Murdoch papers, and they said, "I know I need a job, but I'm not that desperate." A break from the Wiggles. You listening to the Wiggles? Wow. Hot potato, hot potato. Hot potato, hot potato. Hot potato, hot potato. Potato. Potato, potato, potato. Cold spaghetti, cold spaghetti. Mm-hmm. So yeah, interesting. Hey, the greyhound likes to listen to the Wiggles. Okay. Nice. I believe that yeah, greyhounds are supposed to be really nice pets and really friendly as well. So interesting. If they turn off comments, I'm not giving my time. I swear every Wiggle song is imprinted in my brain. uh, wake up, Jeff. Wake up, Jeff. Yeah, right. Oh, really? You heard Octopus's Garden by the Beatles? Wow. I'd like to be on the sea. Nice. So I am probably. Hello, Angela. How are you? I was going to say I'll stay on for a little bit longer. I was going to make it just a really short one, just to say, hey, I'm still alive. I'm still here. I'm just busy, and you know, trying to navigate through the changes that are happening with my life, with work and stuff. So I bet it does. And once I've got a nice schedule down packed, I will be able to work out when I can stream and when I can't. But at the moment, it's just going to be all over the place, and there'll be lots of different odd uploads and stuff. So our favourite YouTuber, we've spoken about we've spoken about where ScoMo is. We haven't found him. So we haven't found ScoMo yet. So Barnaby can stay wherever he is. wherever Barnaby is, he can stay. So he's gone to Turtle Island. I don't know. I just want to know who's running the country. Oh no, Short Order Cook's running the country. We nominated Short Order Cook. We took a vote. We took a vote. Oh no, not Dutton, is it? Is that why they're talking about the fact that his opinions polls really high and stuff like that? Is it? The real Prime Minister is Dutton? Oh, no way. Please don't tell me that. Yeah, yeah, short order. You haven't said who the deputy is because we don't have a deputy in the country either. Oh, Little Proud, Dutton and Little Proud. Oh, please. Oh, Bobby. It's Bobby. Is he the deputy? Bobby the robot cat? Cool. I like Bobby. Bobby. So Bobby's the deputy. Okay, cool. I'm sure he'd be very happy to know. Hello, Robin. How are you? Short order PM and as deputy. The future is looking bright. I have to wear shades. I'm trying to find a vet for the new health. Oh dear me. A vet. Dr. Chris Brown. Did he do? Is he? But didn't he got COVID from the UK? Didn't he? Didn't he get COVID from the UK? Well, Barnaby reckons COVID's nothing. COVID's a breeze. Well, to our American friends, you're more than happy to have our Deputy Prime Minister. The Deputy Prime Minister is in the US. You're more than welcome to keep him. Just don't judge Australia on him. That's all I'll say. Just don't judge Australia on him. uh, so, CNN did a story on what? On Barnaby? No way. Oh, that would be interesting to see. What on earth have they got? Anyway, based on that note, I'm going to all love you and leave you all. I need to let our new Prime Minister get to work. I don't want to distract her any longer. So thank you. It's hilarious. I know. Hang on. Mama Duke says, I'm bothered that people think our pollies represent the average Australian. Yes, that's right. Our climate policy is being dictated by an accountant in a cowboy hat. That's right. He probably only pulls it out for the media. Anyway, I'm going to thank you all for joining me. It's been great. It's been fun. I'll do it again sooner rather than later. Just wanted to catch up and say hello. So thank you for joining me. As I said, like, subscribe, and ring the bell so you can get alerted to when all the stuff comes up. And I will catch you again next time. Bye for now. Oops.